This is the Derwent Valley Mills World Heritage Site in Derbyshire, which next year, 2021, celebrates its 20th anniversary. If you're a keen photographer, you can be a part of this celebration. I'm Ashley Franklin, and I've lived in and photographed the Derwent Valley for over 40 years. And together with fellow pro photographer Ian Daisley, who also lives and works in the valley, we are working with the Arkwright Society to produce the first ever photo book of this Derbyshire valley. The Arkwright Society will be celebrating its own anniversary in 2021, its 50th, and it's also the 250th anniversary of Sir Richard Arkwright founding the world's first successful water-powered cotton spinning mill in Cromford, which has been devotedly restored by the Society to its former glory. This photography book is aiming to highlight the Derwent Valley Mills World Heritage Site as one of the most significant heritage sites on Earth. The mills lining the River Derwent from Cromford to Derby are at the heart of the Industrial Revolution story, and it was here that the factory system was developed. If you're a photographer, we're inviting you to visit the valley and capture its many and various aspects. We especially want to see your photos depicting the valley's industrial heritage. There are, of course, the mills themselves at Cromford, further down the Derwent in Belper, a little further down the valley is the mill at Milford. And towards the city of Derby, you'll find Darley Abbey Mills. And then in Derby itself, there's the Silk Mill, which is reopening in 2021 when it too has its own 300th anniversary. As well as the mills, you can photograph Cromford Village, Cromford Canal, the town of Belper with its workers' cottages. And of course, there's Belper's award-winning floral displays. So, as well as the industrial heritage, we invite you to photograph the wider landscape of the Derwent Valley, as well as the people who live, work and play in the valley. We also welcome to this photo project your images of the landmarks and attractions on the fringes of the Derwent Valley, such as Cryche Tramway Museum, Heege Windmill, and Lee Rhododendron Gardens. We would also like you to capture the valley's wildlife. Like most countryside areas, the Derwent Valley abounds in fauna and flora. There are also 7 nature reserves in the valley. And don't forget the peregrine falcons at Belper Mill. In launching this project now, we're giving you almost the whole year to take your pictures. So start shooting now to make the most of the autumn colours. And autumn, of course, brings the promise of morning mists. We welcome your winter images. If the snow falls, the Derwent Valley is a wondrous place to behold. And then comes the spring and early summer, when the Derwent Valley becomes one of the most verdant places in the country. You have until July the 15th, 2021 to take your pictures. Plenty of time. And you can submit up to 15 images. Now we get to the really exciting part. If just one of your photos is selected for this publication, you will receive a free copy of the hardback book. And if your image wins an award, there will be handsome cash prizes. And this gets even better. If your image or images are amongst the best in the book, they will be included in an exhibition which will tour the Derwent Valley Mills and other venues from the autumn of 2021 and throughout 2022. If you want further details, go to the website specially created for this project. That website is simple to remember: derwentvalley.images.co.uk. On the website you can find out more about the Derwent Valley, its location, and the wonderful opportunities that await you, the photographer. Myself, Ian Daisley, and the Arkwright Society look forward to your visit to our valley, the Derwent Valley. Enjoy your photography.